What's up, guys? I'm going to be doing a little vlogging today. I have tried 3 times to make my second video for this week and it has failed 3 times. So forget it, we're just going drag racing. So the last time that I was at the drag strip was doing the after numbers for the header install. So that was just headers on basically a stock engine, full weight car, nothing removed, nothing. And I ran a 922 at 77. So the mission for today will be go to Farmington, run a faster time than that. It's pretty simple. What I'm taking with me will this time be, I'll see, I now have the different dog bones with the poly mounts. The headers are still there. I've got the Gen 5 with the 3.5-inch pulley, and I've got the larger air filter. So not a huge difference there, but some more boost should help as far as that goes. In addition, I did this time gut the trunk. I took out all of the lower level carpeting, and I took out the spare tire and the jack and everything, because as some of you probably would expect, it was rusted solid anyway. So that's what we've got to work with. We're just going to get to the drag strip and hopefully run some 8s. This is in the 8th mile, by the way, not the quarter mile, but hopefully run some 8s. So my first 2 runs were terrible. I don't know what happened the first run, but the second run I spun almost half track. So I'm gonna go back out. We're gonna give it a couple more tries and see what I can do. So back at home now, I've got all the results from my runs. I would say that it was an overall kind of a disappointing day, but let's get into this and see what we've got. The first run of the day, I ran a 9.9 at 76 miles per hour. This shows me a couple things. One, that's a similar mile per hour to my last runs when I ran after we did the header swap. And two, that's a terrible ET. But something happened, I don't know what. When it came off the line, the car bogged really bad, and it took it, like, it felt like a full second to really get going again. So that was a scrubbed run. My second run was a 9.7 at 75 miles per hour. I did lose this one. This particular run, my second run, I spun a long time. The left tire broke traction and did not get traction back for a while. That's a problem. I really didn't have it all before, so that could potentially point to the car making a little more power, but I don't know. The ET being 75, well, not the ET, but the mile per hour being 75 still isn't encouraging, because if anyone remembers, my last best was 9.2 at 77. So then my third run, I was able to pull off a 9.4 at 75.6. So still sort of the same ballpark, but I was starting to get a better launch. I think the track was actually really slick when we started. It has rained an insane amount here the last few days, and it looked like they were having trouble getting the track prepped. So maybe that has something to do with why my first two runs were so bad. Then the last run, I only did 4. The last run I pulled off a 9.37 at 75. So that's my best run of the night. And if I had stayed and run some more, I might could have gotten a little bit better. But what I noticed, one is I'm consistently trapping 75 miles an hour when I feel like I should be trapping more than that. So that tells me that there's maybe something wrong I need to address. But on top of that, I got pretty good traction that last run, and I feel like I got out of the hole okay. So I really feel like the power was not there the way I expected it to be. So I'm gonna say that the tune is not right. I did glance for a good second at the air fuel ratio gauge on that last run, and I was getting into the 13s, which is a little too lean, wide open like that. So I've learned a couple things, I think, from this trip. And I should have brought my computer and I should have data logged, but I didn't, so that'll have to be my next one. But I've learned the front suspension is not exactly set up right. I was bottoming out the left-hand suspension the whole way there and back. So I'm going to need to probably raise that up. I maybe am even going to look into corner balancing the car, which is a good idea anytime you do coilovers. The other things that I figured out is I think the tune is off. Just some of the, like, driving around, it seems to be pretty good, but wide open, I'm running a little lean. So either I've got a fuel delivery problem or the tune is just not right yet. So what I'm going to do is make some suspension adjustments. I'm going to mess with the tune, try to dial it in a little bit better, do some wide open throttle data logs to see if I can get that straightened out. And then if I can get some more fuel in there, I think we're going to have some more power. So like I said, it was kind of disappointing. It was not the numbers I was looking for, but it gave me some information. So what I'm going to do, make some more changes, fix some more things. We're going to come back a lot stronger my next trip to the drag strip, and I am determined to put this thing in the 8s, in the 8th mile, before we even fool with going to a quarter-mile track. So that's where we're at. Any suggestions you guys have, feel free to throw them down in the comments. Make sure you drop this video a like, and make sure you're subscribed so you can see my quest for the 8s and how we get the car down into the 8-second area at Farmington. And I'm done for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.